Welcome to Crocheting Chaos. I'm Georgia and I'm exhausted. Ignore this mess behind me. I haven't had a chance to clean it up. I've got a project over there that I'm frogging. I started on a stuffed animal. I've taken the stuffing out of it, but okay, I've taken most of the stuffing out of it. There's still stuffing in the legs. When I showed my best friend a picture of this while it was stuffed, he told me it wasn't supposed to be a Commodore, and now I can't unsee it. And in case you don't know what a Commodore is, I'll put a picture here or here. But I used the first stitch and I thought that it was looking good, and other than the fact that it kind of looks like a mop head. But now I can't unsee that, so taking that apart. In my last video, I mentioned I had a premiere yarn haul that I was going to film and put up. I haven't had a chance to edit that video. I may just put it in here after this. I have spent the last week getting up at 5 a.m., driving nearly 90 minutes because of where I live and the amount of traffic we have, to go to the high school that I'm student teaching at to prepare for the students. All week has been nothing but putting together a classroom, learning about the school, learning about my mentor teacher, doing lesson planning with the English team that I'm working with, meetings, training, meetings, and more meetings, and lots of very mid-catered food through it all. And then driving more than 90 minutes back because I'm coming home in rush hour traffic and we have way too much traffic. To get home, and then I had errands to do because it was grocery week and everything, and I was only getting 4 and 5 hours of sleep at night all week. So I am exhausted. I am looking forward to being able to sleep in. Oh God, excuse me. I am looking forward to being able to sleep in tomorrow. But I have more yarn. I've been checking out my local Michaels. If anybody watched my last short, you will know. But one of the things I did was I have scissors. Yes, I have scissors. Give me my scissors, yarn. One of the things that I did is I've picked up a bunch of the skinny chenille and petite pearl yarn in different colors for a couple projects. And I've picked up a lot of this white, and I will explain why this in a moment, because I think what I'm going to do is going to work for this. We'll get there momentarily. But I picked up a lot of white, I picked up some red, and I picked up some brown. I have a specific thing for this, and I only need a small bit, but I didn't have any brown. And the yellow and green that I'm going to use is already on my shelf. Somewhere over here, I have another 2 skeins of the red. Yeah, it's in this box right here. It's fine. This I showed in the short that I did where I found the loops or the big twist yarn at Michael's. But I picked up 3 things of of this Loops and Threads. The color is pink grapefruit, and I love pink and yellow together. And it's my lighting that's making it look orange. I promise it's a nice shade of yellow. And I think I'm gonna make a winter sweater jumper out of this. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna do something cool with this. And then I picked up the three things. I picked twist yarn. And I do have proof that I got it from Michaels, besides this Michaels bag that it's sending me, that it's with the loops and threads. The loops and the threads. I have a receipt here somewhere that I can produce. But when Joann was closing, I never got any of the variegated yarns because I don't really use them. But I keep looking at these granny squares that have one section in it variegated and then there's solids with it, and I've just fallen in love with that look of granny squares. So I want to make some, and since I have an obscene amount of green yarn that I bought at Michael's or at Joann before they went out of business, I'm gonna put it with this. And I do mean an obscene amount of yarn. I bought more slime green than I needed to. Now, where, I think I forgot to bring it over. Oh, no, no, no. There it is. I found it. Now, the Michaels that I normally go into, that's closest to me, and ever since I found that the store was putting up the display for the anniversary cakes, I've been going in there like every couple days to see what they've got out. And they're not even on the website yet, but they got some in and they started putting out. I picked up 2 smash cakes. And these I am definitely making a pullover, sweater, jumper, whatever you want to call it out of. Yeah, I know. It looks like the 80s threw up. I love it. And this neon yellow here, this highlighter yellow is just amazing. Like, I love this. This wasn't the one that I want, and I'm hoping they get the one that I want. And I don't know what the color name is, but they have a swatch of it out on the display. But it's like the main color is black, and there's a bunch of this type stuff in there. But my store is starting to put out the smash cakes. And they're really soft, and I like them a lot. Now, on my way home from the high school that I'm student teaching at, there are 2 Michaels. Well, there's 3 if I go the long way. And this I picked up at the one that I go to sometimes, because it's close enough to me that it's like, when you consider traffic, I'm equal distance from the store that I normally go to and this store. This store I don't go to as often because traffic. Like, getting in and out of the shopping center that it's in is just, it's a nightmare in itself. So I will stop on my way back from university classes or the high school if it's late enough in the day that I'm missing rush hour traffic or most of the traffic or whatever. And I picked that up. The other Michael's is in the next county over, and where we used to live, and I picked up some stuff over there today. This has been sitting in the clearance bin there for forever, and I keep feeling sorry for it, and I like the color. It is, what is this? What is this called? This is called yarn. That's what this is called. Black sand. And last time I was in there, I'm like, if it's still here, I'll get it. I think they used to have more, but there was only 3 left. But I can make hats or a scarf or mittens or some variation of all of that. Like, I'll figure it out. There is, I forget how much yarn is in here. 82 yards. Yeah, this is, there's not enough there to make like a sweater or anything out of. I picked this up. Let's get one thing clear here. I don't have a yarn buying problem. I have a yarn storage problem. Just like I don't have a book buying problem, I have a book storage problem. But my goal has been to use the yarn that I have and make a dent in it, a huge dent in it, before I buy any more yarn. And I've been failing at that. And I want to hold myself accountable in some way, and maybe you guys can help. But this is what I'm doing with it. I need to find a place to put this. I would like to put it somewhere that it can be seen on the video, but because of how my setup is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. But I'm going to think about, maybe I could put it right back here on my cart. That could work. So the other 2 yarns that I got at Michael's was this Loops and Threads, 50% cotton, 50% polyester. It's polyester, is it acrylic? It's acrylic, but it's really soft, and it's green, and I love it, and it's a number 5, and I'm probably going to make some sort of cardigan out of it to wear for while I'm teaching, because some of the rooms in the building get cold. I actually want to make that cardigan out of this, but I don't know if I have enough, because I was only able to find four skeins of this cotton, and and I don't know what color this is, but it's called Smoke Ombre, and it's green. I don't get it, but I was able to pick up 4 skeins at one Michael's, and I said Walmart, and stopped at a second one on the way home to see if they had some, and they didn't. I'm going to check my local store tomorrow, and then I'm going to hope for the best, and if this doesn't work out, I'll use this, because I ended up with 6 of these, which is probably going to be overkill, but I really don't want to make it out of a 5, so we'll figure it out. The cotton's a 4. It'll be what it is. I have little control over things. So back to this stuffed animal thing. Because this, what did I just, there it is. I couldn't unsee the Commodore dog. I bought eyelash yarn from Premier, and it's really too shiny, and the eyelash fluff on it, even though this is supposed to be a 5, is not as long as I was expecting. So I checked the pattern to see what yarn they recommended for it, and it's this stuff. I've never heard of it before. It's available on Amazon, and I picked it up. It's not quite as shiny. I don't know if you can tell the difference in shine because of my light, but the fluff on it is longer. as I was saying before, I accidentally shut off my webcam. The fluff on this stuff from Amazon is much longer than on the Premiere. I mean, it's like twice as long. And I've already done a test. I took it out because, excuse me, because I am trying not to have swatches laying around. But it's supposed to be doubled up with another yarn. And it suggests a number 4 weight. And I was thinking that I could use the Premier Parfait Chunky, and it works up fine with it. I mean, it's kind of how I want the project to look, but that's why I got the Skinny Chenille, because this is a 4, and I'm not going to attempt a center pull because that's just pure madness. And I realized when I took this out of the bag a few minutes ago that I didn't get white, like not the shade of white, you know, white. I got an off-white. I mean, it's fine, I guess. This color is Polar Bear. I mean, it's a white, not the white I wanted. So let's see how this looks. I mean, it might work out fine. I've discovered I don't like using my webcam because if I have to answer a message that comes across on Discord or something, it automatically stops recording and then I have to go and re-record stuff. I don't like it. Okay, fine. Just want to get a feel for it. That is exactly what I'm going for. This is going to work out perfect. I just need to figure out, of course it nodded, what hook I'm going to use, and it might be my plastic light up hook where I can catch 2 strands of yarn together. But putting these together, even with one being white and one being off white, that looks fine. This is gonna look much better than the other thing. But I might finish this dog anyway because I'm afraid if I take this out, the yarn is just going to destroy itself like chenille yarn does. I mean, it's not too bad, but I don't. I mean, I've seen yarn do a lot worse than this. I mean, I think it's still usable. The Hobby Honey Bunny, or oh my God, that's Premier. No, it is Hobby. Oh my God, I'm so tired. The the Honey Bunny just destroys itself. It sheds everywhere. You lose like all of your bits. It's really bad. Now, I have worked on a couple of things. That's just a ball of yarn. Um, when I get the chance. I have been working on projects as I get the chance, but I've not had a lot of time to work on anything this week. I've added, oh, that looks really nice on camera. You can see the variegation and how it goes, it works down subtly and not, that is cool. It's striped. Cool. But or I had to hold this up with one hand and show you with the other, but like this from like here down is what I've added to it. Like this darker bit here and part of this lighter bit. No, wait a minute, looking at the armhole, maybe all of it. Definitely this and either most or half of this I've added to it this past week. It It will eventually get done, and I love this Halloween twister. I love working with it. It's just taking so long because it is a size 2. By the time I get it done, it might not be warm enough to wear it. And then I'll have to wait till next year, and it'll be hanging in my closet. And then I'll be irritated. And my yarn just hit the floor. I need to straighten up my desk again. It's getting away from me, and I need to clean up that mess. The other thing I have done is I have made half of a crochet cardigan. Let me see if I can get this in. Yeah, there we go. The sleeve is already sewn up. I just have to do the other half. I did this last weekend and I am in love with this color combo. I love green and purple together. And maybe I'll get rest of this done this weekend and I'll have a cardigan to wear to help with the weird temperatures throughout the school. It's like you leave one room, I'll be in the room that I'm assigned to, and it'll be like cozy enough in there. And then like I'll go out to the hallway and it'll suddenly be like really hot. And then I'll go into like another classroom at the cafeteria and it's freezing. And there's just like this all this acclimation to like different temperatures in the same building. And it's pure insanity. Excuse me. But I made this half. I am using, what am I using for this? I am using Big Twist Favorite Cotton for this. It's basically it was Joanne's dupe of Lily Sugar and Cream, but it's softer. It's not as stiff. And I'm using a 6 hook because the drape on that is just amazing. And yeah, that's what I've got going on at the moment. Those are the only 2 projects that I've really worked on. Good morning. Editing me here. I'm not quite awake yet, so bear with me. No, I'm not even close to being awake. Let's not kid anybody. I found a project that I've been working on that I forgot to share with you guys, and it was sitting right in front of me. I don't know how it slipped my mind other than pure exhaustion from a long week. Remember the cake of yarn that I showed you after I took apart I think it was the Ivy cardigan, I think that's what it's called? I did get restarted on it. I've gotten this far. So I have been getting crochet done, just not finishing everything. So yeah, this last week, and that's all the yarn that I've bought, and that's where I'm at. Oh no, there is one other thing that I'm working on, and he's sitting here on my desk. I'm making Mothman. I'm making a Mothman. This pattern is, I don't know whose pattern this is. It's a pattern for a Luna moth. I'll find it. I'll put the link in the I'll put the creator in the description. I'll put a picture of the pattern over here. But I will definitely have him done this weekend. I need to do the wings and the feet. But I'm working on Mothman. How can I say I've like not done anything else? You're sitting right here in front of me. I'm sorry, Mothman. I didn't mean to insult you that way. Like I said, I'm exhausted. I will probably edit this in the morning since now that I've got all these bits and pieces that I have to put together because I don't like using my webcam. I'll probably go back to my phone, but the audio on here is better. I'm usually a night owl. It's only 10 o'clock and I'm ready to go to bed, man. It's been a long week. But as soon as I get him done, I'll put pictures up on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should be following me on Instagram. If for no other reason than the fact that I'm digging through boxes that Michaels has sitting out to see what they've got in those boxes. I'm trying to be inconspicuous about it. I think I'm failing. Oh well. They can deal with me. Oh! Oh, oh, oh. I did get something else that I want to share with everyone. Let me find it. It's right over here. As you can tell, I'm just all over the place. I picked up 2 new crochet books because, of course I did. The first one is Cute and Creepy Crochet. I found this at Books A Million, and I don't know, I think it's a new release. Here's the copyright in here. This is by Danielle Broderick, creator of the Cuddly Slashers. I'm going to have to find that. I think I've seen that book before. Is there a copyright date on this? Oh, they put it in the back. I hate that. Yeah, this is a new release. This just came out. But one of the patterns that I've seen in here that I really want to make. I mean, this Baphomet is really cute, but I've got some other ones from Grinning Goats, but maybe that I really like. But maybe they could be friends. I don't know. So there's Cthulhu. There's a goblin. This is it. This is the one I really want to make in here. This gargoyle. I don't know why. I'm all about that gargoyle. He looks really cool. And this dragon is also really cute. And of course there's a Mothman pattern. I have so many Mothman patterns and I'm going to make them all. Because I have to. And there's a pattern for Slender Man. And I don't know why they call him the Faceless Man in here. It's not like it's copyright. It's a whole folklore thing. I don't think the name Slender Man is copyright. I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to look that up. Aliens, the Greys, as they're known. I was excited about the Plague Doctor as well. Lizzie Borden is in here, which I thought was amazing. And oh, the folklore, Baba Yaga from folklore. It's an interesting take on her because she's supposed to have chicken legs. The Headless Horseman's in here, but he doesn't look real headless without, he doesn't look entirely headless with a pumpkin on his head. But what's really funny, he was given a stick horse. He's got a stick horse. That cracks me up. I think I'm going to make him as part of my Halloween decorations along with the Grim Reaper. But there's more patterns in here, but I love this book. This is creepy and cute. The second one I got is called Crocheted Mythical Creatures, and I've looked at this book before. I don't know when this one came out either. Okay, this one is originally from the UK. I may not be able to find a copyright in here. Because they put that stuff in books a little bit differently than we do, and I can't always find them. I'll look it up. If I can find it, I'll put it up on the screen. But the 15 creatures that are on the cover are in the book, and some of them are just so cute, like the Loch Ness Monster, and I love the Kraken. And let's go this way. This is not a jackalope. It is, let me find the word, and I butcher it every time I say it. It's a Wolpertinger. Wolpertinger. It's part rabbit. Let's see if it explains in here because I can't remember all of the critters that make him up. The Wolpertinger is a small mythical woodland creature from the alpine forests of Varavia, with the body of a rabbit, the antlers of a deer, and the wings of a pheasant. Prone to falling in love with human females, the Wolpertinger is known to trick unsuspecting tourists into losing their way in dark forests. But look at him. This way. He's so cute. He's so adorable. He can trick me into getting lost in the dark forest as long as he comes and visits me once in a while because he's so cute. Okay, and with that, okay, I was gonna say I'm done. Well, I'm definitely done with the yarn, but I did buy one other yarn thing, and I seen that Walmart had it, and I made a trip up to Walmart on a Saturday while people were back to school shopping, and decided that I must really hate myself because I could have looked online to see if our Walmart had it, which they didn't, so I ordered it off of Amazon. As a kid, my mother used to buy me latchwork kits, and I hated doing them. I would start them, and she would be the one to end up finishing them. And when I seen this, I wanted to get it because it's small. It's 12 by 12. I wanted to get it to see if I still hate latch hook kits as much as I did as a kid. It's the Squishmallow Hedgehog because, of course, Squishmallows is the only thing that would get me to buy this. And by this, I mean a latch hook kit. It's the only thing that, well, maybe Mothman, but this is one of the very few things that could convince me to get a latch hook kit to see if I still hate it. It's small enough. I should be able to get it finished. It's fine. Everything's fine. And with that, I am going to get out of here. I'm probably going to go to bed. I will edit this in the morning. I will put the Premier Yarn thing in here. By thing, I mean yarn haul. But you guys, you have to help hold me accountable. I don't need to buy any more yarn until I make a dent into what I have. But with the smash cakes coming out and the anniversary cakes coming out, we know that's probably not going to happen. And this number is going to go up and down constantly from like, maybe 5 or 10 days max back to zero. So until I get this put where I'm going to put it, I have to find my little stand that I'm going to use for it. I'm going to have to show this every video. Maybe I'll make a part of the thumbnail. And with that, I will see you next time, and hopefully I will have my next video up sooner than this one was. I'm back for a moment. I found more yarn. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby, I think over the weekend. I love this yarn, and I picked it up because it's green. That's the only reason. It's called Dappled Wheat, and I picked up 3 of them. Solid to go with it because I think I don't know what I'm going to turn it into. I think I was thinking a cardigan with this as a contrasting color. I don't know, but it's green. I like it. I bought it. But I totally forgot about this. So that happened.